Hello, shiners. Wow, it's loud in here. It's your boy, Cy Emery, aka Coach Cook, your encouragement coach, coming to you from Buffalo Wild Wings. On today's episode of Release the Light, we're going to talk about gifts and talents. Don't sit on your gifts and talents. Don't sit on your gifts and talents. And the Chiefs just scored. But before I get to that, let me get to this. Hey, thank you, shiners, my new subscribers, for subscribing to my channel. And if it sounds like I'm yelling, I am, because I want to talk over the speaker that's right over my head. So, thank you. And if this is the first time you've tuned into Release the Light, hey, smash that subscribe button and become a shiner. I would love to have you as part of my tribe. Okay? Thank you so much in advance. Now, let's get to it. Don't sit on your gifts and talents. You know, it's said that a gift comes from above, but a talent is inherited from one's parents. Like, well, if your mom or dad was a math whiz or a science whiz, usually you have the just natural gift to gravitate toward that and understand it a lot faster than maybe some of your other subjects. So when we look at our gifts, and I know gifts are hard to identify, so are talents sometimes. But those things that we are passionate about when we talk about talents, those creative juices that may have been passed on for something else, those could be part of one's talent. I wrote a few of them down. Creativity, logic, like I just said, if you're smart about something that just naturally comes, those could be part of your gift, as well as your passion, your drive for something. Those are talents. But now gifts are really tough. Gifts, you may have to ask your parents or ask a friend, what are you good at? What am I good at? All right, to help you identify what some of your gifts are. What comes out of you during tough times? Is it anger, or is it passion or compassion? That could be part of what your gift could be. When looking at gifts again, don't be afraid to branch out. Try new and different things. You never know, your gift may come out of you when you are in either adverse situation or a tough situation. What comes out of you when you're challenged? I said that earlier. What comes out of you when you're helping other people? That's when your gift comes out. Maybe you just have a load of empathy within you, or sympathy within you, or a sincere drive to give. Yes, so don't sit on your gifts and talents. And I'm coming to you from Buffalo Wild Wings because I'm watching the game, and I can remember, man, at one time I thought I was going to play football. I was pretty good at catching that ball. Man, if you threw it near me, I could come up with it. I could jump pretty good, and I was a little fast, but I didn't have the body type. And I knew I loved basketball more. That talent, because I had a brother that played, where it had already been cultivated. And football season came before basketball season. And I asked my dad, and he just simply said, well, you can do what you want, but what happens if you get hurt in football and can't play basketball for half the season? So I decided to stay with that sport. But luckily for me, I did, because that was part of my talent. Now I found that speaking is part of my gift. I never knew I had the gift of gab. I bet my basketball players did. I was sitting on the bus, after a game, and I'm going over things that just my reminders of what they need to do in school the next day. or in the locker room. So that's a gift for looking inside of people and speaking to those things that I see within them to help them come out. So, it's said that there are consequences for our actions, but there are also consequences when we don't act. It's also said that the graveyard is the richest place on earth. You know why? Because so many people transitioned on and never fulfilled their hopes, their dreams, their talents. They never manifested their gifts upon the earth. Things that God put inside of us. So in looking for your gifts, ask your parents, ask your friend, ask a family member, what is it that they see inside of you? See, because a lot of times other people see what we don't. See, we're looking at the mirror, we see one thing, but other people see that, man, they have a compassion. They have a drive. They when things are tough, they become calm. And they reach inside themselves and come up with whatever the answer may be. When they're helping other people, wow, something comes out of them that takes them to a whole nother person, a whole nother side that no one ever sees. So try to find out what your gifts are. Try to find out what your talents are, and don't sit on them. They were meant to be shared. They were given to you to be passed along, to be given to other people, to be shared with others as well. Okay? So, don't sit on your gifts and your talents. They were meant to be given away, to be shared with others, to be blessed, to bless others with. And as you bless others, you bless yourself. Okay? Thank you guys so much. I know I'm shouting. I know it's loud in here, but a couple of my friends, some that are living abroad, they love when I come from other places to do my videos. They say it makes them feel like they're back home. I have one friend way over in Guam. As you know, my son is in Cairo, Egypt. So it gives them a little feeling of being back home. Okay? Thank you guys so much for listening today. Hey, and if you like this video, please share it with other people. Someone needs to hear this. Someone needs to know that their gifts, their talent, their uniqueness, their drive, their passion, their desire to do something that may be a little different than what the crowd is doing. Do it, because you are still becoming. All right? Thanks so much. This is your boy, Cy Emery, a.k.a. Coach Cook, your encouragement coach, saying goodbye for now from Buffalo Wild Wings, and God bless.